Let's see if my phone's microphone can do a good job on motorcycle.
Shure MV88 Plus for the win. Hey everybody, how's it going? Long time no see. I've been real busy. I haven't really had time to sit down and do product reviews. However, today I do. And today we have the brand new Shure MV88 Plus video kit. It is a digital stereo condenser microphone kit that works with your phone, be it iOS or Android. It comes with a whole bunch of stuff inside. It comes with a little pouch, it comes with some accessories. It's got two cables, the USB-C for Android phones and the lightning cable for iOS phones. It comes with a clamp for your phone and a shoe mount mic clip, a windscreen for the microphone, and the microphone itself. And here it is, the MV88 Plus video kit. Now, one of the main features this comes with, high-resolution stereo recording from 16-bit 48 kHz up to 24-bit 48 kHz. Well, that changes the bitrate, but it's fantastic. It's very high-resolution recording. On-screen metering, editing and file sharing, in-app hardware controls for MV88 Plus, including one-touch setup, gain, stereo width and polar pattern, 5-band EQ, high-pass filter, compressor, and limiter. That's a lot of options for a little microphone. Now I am going to be unboxing the unit, but before I do and get into the details of the microphone and the details of the app that you can download for free that you would need to use the microphone, I just wanted to say this is not going to be a regular review. Over the weekend, I went on a bike ride and I did receive this unit a few days ago. So I figured since I've got the unit for a while, I was going to take it on the ride with me. So I did. We decided to ride from Dubai to Fujairah. A little bit before halfway reaching Fujairah, however, a sandstorm came out of nowhere. So that was, I guess, part of the challenge was to see how well this mic can perform in that kind of scenario. Now on my bike, I've got a windshield. That did help a lot. I did a whole day's shoot with that mic. You mainly see me because of the windshield. I couldn't flip the camera to, you know, get a nice view and everything. But you know, I move around with it when we stopped over and whatnot. Now I know the mic wasn't designed to be used on a motorcycle. It's not like there's an Instagram influencer that can run at 100 kilometers per hour pointing the camera at somebody. It in no way means that there's any sort of noise cancellation on the mic. There isn't. But I thought it would be a good idea to try it out. The mic performed really well. In my opinion. It's a really good microphone for, you know, mobile people like Instagram influencers that shoot a lot of video and they want to capture good audio. It's good for mobile podcasters, you know, if they're not shooting in their studio. It's something that they could easily use outside of a studio environment. It was very, very good. Anyway, I'm going to play the video for you now. Enjoy. So we're out riding. I have this MV88 Plus. So you guys, your gloves fell off the bikes. All riding out today, testing out this MV88 Plus. It's a bit dusty right now, and it's windy as well. Right now I'm in the cardioid polar pattern setup, naturally. Don't want to pick up too much of the wind noise happening. The phone will be on a clamp on my bike. It'll be safe. That's Lukey over there. Now I've got it mounted on the bike. It's really dusty. We're contemplating going back. I don't know what happened. Well, our ride is currently cut short. It's a sandstorm, 35 km/h winds on bikes. That's not nice. So I have to set up on the stereo polar pattern. You want to say something? Maybe it picks up. Say something.
He's saying something with his eyes.
You gotta say something.
Yeah.
Say something.
He's giving a death stare.
Something. Something. But it might be. So we decided to say f*** it and brave this crazy dust storm. And, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. We're already halfway. Oh, man. Crazy. I don't even know glad this mic is picking up. Dust is settled.
It's a good call to continue driving.
Yeah.
The weather now is much better.
I have never loved rocks as much as I do today, I'll tell you that. How do I flip this? I can't flip while it's recording. So, what's the plan?
Plan is to keep going.
Soldier on. Soldier on?
Keep going all the way to the mountains. We're good.
Alright, shall we move?
Yeah, let's go. Do it.
Shut up! So we decided to pull over and take some pictures. It's completely different this side of the country. It's just mountains and rocks. It's less about the sound. Yeah, and the weather's good today. We've got blue skies with some clouds.
And have a race right here. You go there.
Yeah.
You go right on this straight line.
Yeah.
Kilometer or two. We can just race.
Why?
Just
It's fucking windy, dude.
Just for fun, man.
I can't race.
We're all children. We race against Mario.
But I can't race. I got full cast wheels. On the microphone.
Hi, how are you? I love you. Hi.
Why is it so white in the background? Well, that looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, looks fantastic. We're looking for a restaurant to go and eat. Stop at Al-Mallah. We rode all the way here to eat at Al-Mallah. It's good, man, it's good. Huh?
It switched off. I stalled.
You stalled? Riding so many years and he stalled. We made it. Enjoy the ride?
Hell yeah.
Nice. Well, now we're headed back. We stuffed ourselves. So far, this microphone seems to be pretty resilient. I think it's the first time it's been taken on a motorcycle at the speeds that we were doing to get out of the sandstorm. Anyway, no, it's a good microphone. It's good for podcasters, it's good for influencers and people of the sort. So if you're looking for a professional microphone that works with your iOS phone or with your Android phone, this is it. The MV88 Plus is very, very good indeed. Well done. And now, we unbox the unit right here. This is the package it comes in. It's a pretty straightforward box, but it's got a little guide over here describing what it comes with, etc. And this is the roll-up bag, the pouch. This is the tripod. Oh, that's pretty cool. Here we have the contents. So, we've got the microphone itself right here. It's already got the windshield on it. Let's see, it comes off. And this is the clamp. This is the clamp over here. It's easily adjustable and you can tighten it with the screw over here. This is the mic clip, which you would basically fit onto the clamp this way. And you can tighten it with this. Very easy. Simple to use. This here, USB-C cable. So this plugs into your phone, the USB-C, and this one plugs into the microphone. And over here,
we have the lightning cable. I don't need to unwrap it. So now, with the microphone itself, because it comes with two capsules inside to be able to pick up in stereo, they indicate over here left and right. And it comes with multiple polar pattern selections. Basically, this means you are able to adjust the direction from which your mic picks up the source, which you can select in the app that you download, the Shure Motive Plus app, either in iOS or in Android. It's pretty crazy that all that can happen with this little guy, hey? Hey? So here I've quickly set up the microphone to demonstrate the 4 polar patterns to you in the studio environment, just so you get an idea of how it works and how the sound is reproduced in playback once you've recorded in each of those patterns. Starting with the stereo width right now, you can hear, if you have a stereo set up at home, the voice move from left to right and right to left and so forth. This is the stereo width option of the microphone. It's pretty cool. Next we have the Mono-Cardioid. This is a standard polar pattern that comes with most microphones. This pretty much picks up from everywhere around here and starts to reject everything around the sides. Slowly you can hear the voice attenuate. It drops down in level. And the further back you go, the less it is. And it comes out in mono only, so if you have a stereo setup, you'll still hear me coming out of the center, and the center alone. Now I have the mono bidirectional setup on. If you notice, my voice is a lot lower than it was with the previous setups. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this mic around sideways, and you're going to notice a change in level. The second capsule is working front, back, to pick up this way. So this kind of setup works with one-on-one interviews, for instance. If I flip to the other side, you will hear the same result. It is still loud. But once I put it back to normal, what you would think is normal, what is normal, it's a lot lower. So only the capsule that works this way is activated right now. The main capsule is not. As for the raw mid-side recording, right now the 2 capsules are working. The one that works as cardioid polar pattern pickup, and the second one for the figure of 8 pickup, which I demonstrated earlier. So now you should be able to clearly hear me here, and here, and here. That's the raw mid-sides. And if you have a DAW, if you're a producer that can dissect the 2, you're good. And that is what it looks like mounted on the tripod stand with the phone clamped in. You can see I have the Shure Motive Plus software open. And I'm going to do a screen video recording now to show you how that app works. Alright, so now we are going to open the Shure Plus Motive app. It's downloadable for free from the Google Play Store and from the Apple Store. So now if you look at the screen, you'll see a number of things. One is the meter over here that's picking up the signal going into the microphone, and you will see a microphone icon. You click on the icon and you see a number of options that you can tweak for your recording setup. Starting with the gain, this is manually adjustable, or you can select presets. First one is for speech, the next one is for singing vocalists, the next is for any type of application, then instrumentation and loud venues. Now you have the multiple polar pattern selections. The first one is stereo width. So basically 2 capsules working together to pick up in the front and left and right. The degree to which you pick up the stereo imagery is adjustable from 60 degrees up to 135 degrees. The Mono-Cardioid polar pattern is a standard setting. If you're, say, interviewing somebody, this is what you would use, or if you were focused at the subject in front of you. The next polar pattern is a mono bidirectional polar pattern, or figure of 8. This uses the second capsule that is inside the microphone. This capsule is designed to pick up from the sides. So this is something that a podcaster ideally would use to record both himself, herself, and the subject. And you would place the microphone horizontally between the 2 subjects. The next polar pattern is the 2 capsules both working simultaneously. Each capsule will be working separately. The first capsule is picking up from the front and the second from the sides. And if you have a middle and sides decoder in your DAW, if you're an engineer, you would be able to isolate this recording so that you can tweak each individual take from each capsule. Next, we have a limiter. This would be used in loud settings, loud environments. Then we have a compressor. The compressor basically compresses the signal so that you don't have too many transients and you have multiple settings: off, light, medium, and heavy. The high-pass filter rolls off the low end. So if you're in a windy area, if you roll off to 150 Hertz, you'll cut off most of that boominess that is associated with wind noise feeding into a microphone. And you've also got an equalizer, which you can tweak, leave it flat if you're an engineer who's going to do post work. Or if you want to use it, you can. You can boost the mids, you can boost the lows, and yeah. As for the video settings on Android, from what I can see here, you can record up to 4K at 30 frames per second, though my phone is having a bit of an issue with that. So I'm currently stuck at 1080p, maybe unless a patch comes out from Shure. But the other options are 720p, 30 frames per second, and 24 frames per second. As for the recording format, there's multiple options. You have 128 kilobits per second AAC, 256 kilobits per second AAC, which is the highest recording. And for the bitrate, you can adjust it between 44.1 kilohertz and 48 kilohertz. You can also flip cameras, so instead of using the main camera, you can flip to the selfie camera. Just a note, when you're using the selfie camera and you use the stereo width polar pattern, if you scroll down, you'll see an option that pops up, the left and right swap. Basically what that does is, because when you're using the regular camera and pointing forward, whatever is coming in from the left is configured as left and right and so forth. When you flip it, it inverts. So this allows you to compensate for that when you're shooting, say, a selfie video and you're talking into it. This is also a really cool feature. And that's pretty much it for the app, really. So if you're an Instagram influencer, if you're a vlogger, a podcaster who likes to go mobile, and you need a microphone that can do a great job in picking up the audio you need to do your work, I think this is the mic for you. It's pretty versatile, it's pretty mobile, it's pretty resilient, as you saw in the motorcycle video. And it comes with a pretty modest price tag too. Just 999 dirhams from melodyhousemi.com. Or you could go to the store at Golden Diamond Park. It's a good mic. I think you should go for it if you fit into any of those categories. It's a very, very modest investment. Works with your phone, be it Android, be it iOS. Just make sure they're newer generation phones. And you're good to go. Anyway, that is it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon. Well, that about wraps it up. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and follow Melody House MI on Facebook. I will be doing more of these review videos in the style I've demonstrated today. If you like this kind of informative entertainment, this is the page to follow. Until next time, see you then.